Welcome into Messiah's table. Hope everyone is well. Well, I'm gonna do another piece. This is a 16 by 20 canvas, and I'm gonna be doing a Dutch pour, attempting to do a Dutch pour. So I got my black house paint. I used Glidden Fundamentals interior paint, grab and go, eggshell. This is black, so it's ready mixed eggshell, and just start pouring it right on here. And I'm gonna do a Dutch pour, like I said. So I'm gonna use warm colors and cool colors, so it's gonna be like a contrast. So when you get started, just pour on here. Actually, I use this. Just pour it in here. Little metal hole. I pour it in there first. Wipe off the edges a little bit. You know that dealing with house paint and all of these things can get really, really messy. So some people add pouring medium to their house paint and or water. This is not really thick, it's not really thick, so I'm just going to lay it down. Make sure you get the edges. It's just black. I think black will work best to show up the contrast, the warm and cool colors. It's looking good, I haven't even moved it around yet. Make sure I get in the edges. Okay, there we go. I put this down, get it out of the way, and start moving it around. As you can see, got a pretty decent amount of paint on here. It's a 16 by 20 canvas, like I said, so stretch it out. One side, up and down. I know some artists, some YouTubers, their videos are longer because they actually show them mixing the paints and things like that. I don't show that. But I usually always say what I'm using, and go from there. I don't show me actually mixing the paints. So this is, you can see it, paint's just dripping, coating it, make sure it got a nice smooth coat to it. I tape the backs of the canvases with frog tape and put aluminum foil. As we all know, fluid art get very, very messy. Make sure I coat the edges here with the black. Alright. Make sure I coat the edges. Nice. Like that. Okay. So that's good. And do that, pop some air bubbles with the trusty heat gun. Hope you can see, I'm just hitting it with the heat gun just to pop in any air bubbles or anything like that, as I always do. It's a good habit to get into doing that. Okay? Okay, so like I said, I got my mini dryer. I got a few blues and a green for the cool colors, and warm colors as the orange, yellow, and lava red. Okay, so we'll start just drizzling it on here. Yeah, that was good. Red, yellow right on here. A little bit, not too much. A little orange. Right? You can do the reverse right in here. A little yellow. Oops, spread out really high there. Then put that to the side. You got some cool colors. Ooh. Okay, that was wrong. Got the cool colors here. Got this blue, permanent blue. It's a little watery. Hope you can see that. I'm just drizzling it on there. And little aqua. There you go. And final one, I guess you do. I didn't have this planned, but there's a lot of negative space on there, so. That's it. And let's see how this comes out. You got the went all over the place. Okay. Got my mini dryer. Put it on low. Just blow with whatever kind of motion you want. It's nice. Nice. There you go. Now you can also get little curly with it and get play around with it a little bit. That's awesome. I like that. That's nice. And you can also get a dotting tool. There goes the heat gun on here. Also do a little pour a little bit more. dotting tool here. Just want to do. You can kind of play around with it like this. Just cut out the edges. Some of the paints were very watery, but I had done pop this right here. I had done a Dutch pour with just fire, just the warm colors, just all fire, and it was like 12 by 24, and it cracked. It cracked in a few areas, and I was discouraged about that. I fixed it, kind of made it texture art. Fill it with a sealer, the cracks that is, with a sealer, and then I saved it, but now it's textured art. It's not Dutch pour with texture art, and I think what exactly had to do with it, the paints might have been too thick, or I might have just layered it too much, one on top of the other. See, I'm using the dotting tool. Every time you put it to the canvas, you should wipe it, so that way it doesn't have any excess paint that you're dragging around that you don't want anywhere else. So this is nice. I mean, again, it didn't take long at all. Just what takes longer is the prep time, preparing the paints and all that. And thankfully, I had them already prepared in these squeeze bottles. I love to get these squeeze bottles. I get like maybe 30 at a time in a pack, and they're very useful. Very useful. I just got a couple of TLPs, just little piggies. I got Techno and Mosh. Wow, they're really fluorescent. They're really like neon. I can't wait to work with that. I'm gonna mix that with make a regular mixture, and then make a cell activate out of it. But yeah, I love this. Again, I'm gonna play around with this circle here. Play around with it a little bit, but I love this. Definitely, maybe I'll add more. We'll see. Yeah. Hopefully this dries well, because I don't know what it is with Dutch pours, and I don't believe in luck, so I'm just praying that this will dry well, and we'll go from there. If anyone got any tips, please feel free to share those. I haven't done a cloud pour in such a long time. I'm trying my hand at that. I also want to try my hand at alcohol inks. I want to try that. Wow, I love it. Yeah, this motion, I had to do it fast before the paint starts to dry, because I'm here in Florida, so as you can know, I love it. It looks like a flower. The humidity and everything is out of control, and it's June. Okay, so I love it. You get one right in here. Love it. Now it's looking like something. Before it kind of was just looking like a blob. Amen. I I love that. You can see the gradations, the contrast here, and you got some cells popping up also. You know, I really don't go for cells and Dutch pours, but it happens. It happens. But I don't put any Floetrol in the paints or anything like that, or Cell Fusion Pro. I love that right there. So this can come down. You could also use a popsicle stick for this, or you could just use your finger. I've seen many people use their fingers. Again, there's no right or wrong way to do it. However you're comfortable and however you want to do it. This is kind of cool. It's got a little design to it. Since you do a little, I don't know if I should or not. I was thinking about doing something here, right in here. Maybe just dots, not necessarily the whole thing. Yeah, just dots. These things are I tell you, this is humidity. The base coat is already starting to dry. So I gotta do this quick. Paint. The base coat is already starting to dry. Once that dries, if you try to move the paint around, obviously it's going to stretch and it's going to start to look, you know, dimples, and I don't want that. Very little. Just a pop of this color here. So, all right, let's see what we got here. All right. It's pretty interesting. I like it. Little swirls in here of the cool colors. And there you go. Not bad. Now this is a 60 by 20. I know there's a lot of poor artists that they do huge canvases, especially with Dutch pours, or, you know, and they're very bold. My hat goes off to them. And this is I'm gonna hit it one more with one more time with the heat gun, see what happens. This interesting that, let's see here, tease it out a little bit more. There you go. Just the edges. I love fire. I love it. I want to try my hand, like I said, at alcohol inks and doing stuff like that, pieces like that, with or even a combination of alcohol inks and textured art, things like that. You know, keep it interesting. You know, this almost looks like certain parts of it almost look like a hide and reveal. That's also something I haven't done yet, a hide and reveal or a transfer bloom. I haven't done those yet. I love this right here. This right here, it's the flower for me. It really, put, see, you gotta be real careful here with the, yep. And then, okay, yeah, see, almost starts to look like, yeah, it's definitely, there you go. The paint, especially the base coat is definitely drying up. Take some of that, it look like there you go. I love it. I love it. I think that's it. I mean, it's pretty cool. Like I said, that's what I was going for. Warm colors, cool colors. I didn't plan on doing the flower in the middle, but hey, since I did these at the ends, left all that negative space in there. So, but I love it. You know, I hope that you can see it. And you turn it around this way to the camera. Gotta be careful not to do this real slow so that way it doesn't fall into the bin here. There you go. Some of it is really, really watery, especially right here. Hope you can see that. And it's yeah. It's awesome. Yeah, just you can play around with it as much as you feel, you know, you do your how you do your Dutch course, but I think it's good enough for now. I mean, this right here is really cool looking. You know, I love it. I love just the way it teases this, all the little edges here to make it look. Here. Alright. Well, I hope you enjoyed that, and thank you for stopping in to massage table. Again, I just used the dyeing tool I've been using, a mini blower. The mini blower, people, it works for me. I've try different blowers. You know, that's another thing. People think there's a magical blower out there, and it's trial and error. You just gotta try, see what works best for you. And I have a little one, and I have two other ones. One is really small, another one is just I use for blooms, and I just put it. It's the flathead one. Put it right in the center, and you go. And a heat gun. That's it. So heat gun, the blower, dotting tool, and of course the paints. And that's it. That's it. You know, hopefully this dries well and doesn't crack or anything like that. The base coat was a good solid base coat. Covered all the areas, covered all the edges and everything. So praise God. So again, thank you for stopping in, and hit subscribe. If you come across this video, please hit subscribe and support that way. It helps the algorithm, and also tell others about the videos. And any feedback, any comments, questions, or anything like that, please feel free to leave comments. Please be respectable. And that's it for now. Tonight's Shabbat, so obviously I won't be doing any piece tomorrow. And so that's it. Hope you're encouraged to keep creating, be blessed, and be a blessing. Shalom.